Hello, Libra. Thank you for joining me for your January 2022 career read. This is a general read for the collective, so please take the piece, the part, or the whole that resonates or that you like and subscribe. We're going to do things differently today. We're going to start your overarching energy with some major arcana and then build from there. Let's see, what do we have for Libra? Okay, you've got the Lovers, which is the choice. And then you have Justice, so two flipped out for you. So a couple of things right off the bat, Libra. First of all, the Justice card is a Libra energy. So this is you showing up in your own reading. So that's pretty powerful. Secondly, this is ruled by Venus. Venus is all about relationships of all kind, right? Love, money, business, professional. Now, Venus is in retrograde for the next few weeks as I do this reading. And it is all about reevaluating relationships with money, relationships in business, professional relationships, contracts, that sort of thing. And you have a choice to make going forward. And this is really timely because on the 17th, the full moon moves into your 10th house. And that's all about career and long-term goals. Right? So it's going to be very much about that. Now, the new moon moves into your 4th house, and that's about money, home, stability, security, family, establishing roots. So everything to support your lifestyle, basically. So very strong energy coming into those two major houses for you. All right, first card out here, Blackbird. The magical and unique qualities of your untapped potential are unfolding now. Okay, so makes a lot of sense as to why you got these first two cards. Maybe you've been thinking about making a choice. Maybe you've been forced to make a choice because of something that happened during the pandemic and the recent changes in the economy. Downsizing, furloughing, renegotiating contracts where they aren't going to re-up your contract, or they're not going to honor your current pay and they're going to have to decrease your pay, or they're going to take away a title, or they're going to, I just saw companies where they downsize in people, but then a person like yourself would have to not only do your job, but somebody else's job and do them both well. And you're like, I don't know that this is worth it because they're not going to pay me more money. They're just giving me more work. Maybe it's, I can't do this corporate thing anymore. I need to do my own thing. Maybe it's, somebody offered me a position. It doesn't really pay what I need, but it's enough to kind of like get me going. Should I even bother doing it or keep looking? So you have choices to make. But the thing that is overarching here is that you have got untapped potential that you need to trust and you need to believe in, because you need to trust your talents in these changing times. I say this almost every reading. The rules are so different. I live in a state where we have tens and tens of thousands of people moving into our state from both coasts, mostly the West Coast, but both coasts. And people have had careers for decades, and they're just starting something on their own on the side. They're just saying, you know what, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to live my life differently going forward, reevaluating what's important to them and moving forward. Perfect example is there's someone who has this PhD in a school district. He is starting his own custom woodworking company. I mean, it's just one example, but it just tells you how, we don't have to get trapped in, I did this my whole life, I have to do this my whole life. No, you don't. Okay, yeah, and there's so much potential for you, Libra. So much potential, and you get untapped potential, long time coming for you, Libra. It's time for you to trust yourself, to believe in yourself, up-leveling to a management position, moving into something where you decide what's going to happen, you take over, asking somebody within your organization to consider you for that next level. Maybe they weren't even thinking about you, not because you're not good at what you do, but sometimes, the same people are caught in that same circle of, yeah, we always rotate these people and we forget about all these people. Well, there's a lot of great people over here. And that's you. Have the courage to go for that potential, because you're going to have great success and a new beginning that all popped out at one time for you, Libra. Isn't that is amazing? And remember, 10th house starting on the 17th of January, it's about career and long-term goals. And that new moon going into your 4th house is all about home stability, security, laying down roots. Maybe you want to buy a house. Maybe you want to start a family. Maybe you want to pick up and move, like so many people that are moving into my state. There's so many opportunities for you. Make the choice. The time is right for you. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. All right, one more card and then we'll play your tarot. Angel, spirits, and guides. What do we have for Libra career January? Yeah, and you're going to feel peace. You're going to feel at home. You're going to feel comfortable. You're going to know that this is right for you. It's a little scary sometimes when we, try and step outside the box, or we try and learn a new skill, or we try and pick up and move and start something new, or we start something on our own, or we just do something different. Even good change is challenging and difficult for us, but you're going to get a sense of peace from whatever you do moving forward. You've had to go through kind of some resting and some healing so that you can recover from some of the things that have been done to you or that you've experienced in your career, whether that be not being given an opportunity to do something at a higher level, not being able to move forward, loss of a job, or like a downsize, or anything that wasn't helping you progress in an upward momentum. There is some healing and resting that needs to be done to kind of so I just heard of coming to peace with letting that go and knowing that it's time to let that go. Yeah, because you're going to have wish fulfillment, positive, reinforced energy coming in under justice to say, move in this direction, and you're going to have the wish fulfillment that you're looking for. Again, look where the planets are focusing in January for you, Libra. 10th house, career, long-term goals. 4th house, home, family, security, stability. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Look at these cards: new beginnings, success, courage, potential. Lots of potential here, so really powerful cards. What else do we have? Okay, so you got the Lovers twice. This is very much about you making a choice and about choosing something that if you can just quiet your mind long enough to get rid of well, I've never done that before, or I haven't had that position before, or I don't know anything about that, or I haven't lived in that area before. If you can just take that away for a little bit, not that it's not important, but if you can think about what makes you feel passionate, what makes you feel excited, what makes you feel like, yeah, I want to go out and do that. And then knowing that, you know what, you're going to have abundance, you're going to have success, you're going to be able to move forward in a way and be proud of yourself and feel peace. You have so much potential that you haven't been able to fully explore, and the time is changing for that. Yeah, and you get the World. What is the World about? It's the last card in the major arcana. It's about having gone through that whole fool's journey, starting off like, whoo, I can do anything. I can have anything. And that naivete that is kind of like, envious sometimes. I'm like, I wish I could be like that all the time. To going through the trials and tribulations, but coming out winning at the end, being at peace, knowing your steps forward, knowing that when you move into this position or this opportunity or this situation or this trade or this knowledge, that you're going to have great success, right? New beginnings, all really positive. One more card for you. One more card. Yeah, Hangman. Okay, you just need to change your perspective, and it takes time and going within to do that. So changing your perspective isn't always easy, but it can be about letting go of the fear. It can be about, maybe I've never managed anybody before, but I can do that now. Maybe I've never worked in this arena, but I can learn anything. Maybe it's, I haven't tried that before, but I'm capable. I have, the ability. I can fix. I'm seeing someone who is taking on a trade they've not done before, and it's like, I can fix anything. I'm seeing someone in the computer business and technology. You can go anywhere, and it doesn't have to be huge. I'm seeing like, huge tech in Palo Alto. It doesn't have to be that. It can be startup, right? It can be starting your own thing. So I'm seeing someone that's very specific for that. But the point is that take the information that you get, and if a fear comes in, which that's normal. If a fear comes in, just say, what is that about, and is it real, and what do I do with that? All right, and you can manage your way through that. Let's get a clarifier on your Four of Swords here, Libra. Yeah, Judgment. Okay, so you got Justice here, and you get Judgment. If I can get this card out for you. Judgment is all about new beginnings, up-leveling, ascending, moving in a forward direction, leaving the past behind, and healing. And look what was under it. Justice. So that's twice you got Justice. Again, balance, making the choice. And what was under that? The Eight of Pentacles, doing the work, going forward, knowing that it's all going to work out, trusting the energy, trusting yourself. What else do we have for Libra? Refine your attention. What is it, what is it that you need to focus on? Where the focus goes, the energy flows, right? So if your focus is about doing something different, up-leveling, moving into the next thing, then that's what will be. If your focus is about, I can't do that, it's too hard, that's what it'll be, right? We create from our beliefs. Thoughts become things. We don't manifest what we want, we manifest who we are. So if we manifest something that is new and possible and endless ideas and endless opportunities, it's because we're like, yeah, we've got this wish fulfillment and we're going to pursue that because I've got the ability. I know that I can create it. I know I can take on this job and succeed. I know that I can try this trade and do well. I know that I can take on this new position. I know I can start my own thing. I know I can move somewhere and it'll be fine. Receiving from angels, shimmering wings of angels embrace me with love. So divine support from your spirits and guides. Igniting courage. I'm strong, valiant, and courageous. So this takes courage to do this. Of course, change takes courage, but you have the ability. You can do that. And then being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. And when we are in the flow, that's when we start to see things to manifest. Being in the flow of receiving. Being in the flow of knowing. Being in the flow of trusting. And then you get surrendered to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Yeah, and that comes anytime there's a change, anytime there's something different, anytime we're trying to create something, anytime we want to manifest something, we are always like, clock, let's go. And Spirit saying, no, I'm going to give it to you when it's right. Okay. Earth. Ask the element of earth for grounding, stability, and strength through times of chaos. Yeah, so if this is just a nod from Spirit to say, stay grounded. If you can get outside, get your feet in the earth, that helps. It's also about when you're trying to manifest these earthly things, these earthly manifestations of money, home, a car, whatever it is, money to pay off a credit card, whatever it is, that we need to stay grounded, because when we're grounded, we're able to move through the energy with a sense of calm and a sense of peace, and knowing that if we are in the flow, all this potential and all these wishes that we're wishing for are going to come to us. Okay? All right, so that's what I have for you, Libra. If there is a piece or a part that resonated or you liked, please consider liking and subscribing. As you go forward, I wish you much joy, peace, love, and harmony. Namaste.